Alright guys, today we're going to be on Prokhorovka and we're going to be in the AMX 1375. This is going to be a very good game, but before I get into the game, don't worry guys, I'm not doing sponsors. I will never do sponsors. I just wanted to briefly show you guys my sister's Instagram travel page. She's an independent travel agent. She kind of wants to get away from teaching. Um, I know she just took a lot of time off. She just gave birth to a healthy boy, so I'm an uncle now, so I'm excited about that. But if you guys have a moment, just go ahead to this Instagram page, tomorrow's underscore adventure underscore travel, tomorrow's adventure travel, and give my sister a follow. You can go to her website here and just take a quick look. But I just want you guys to see that. And if you are in the States, I'm not sure, I know a lot of people watch me from Europe, but if you are in the States and you would like to just have a quick consultation with her and tell her, hey, your brother sent me, I'm just looking to travel here or travel there, can you make any arrangements for me? I'm telling you guys, like, I'm not trying to um, give my sister business. Like, I mean, I guess in a way I am, but I'm telling you guys, she is the most organized person I've ever met in my life. She had like straight A's through college, man. She's been really successful with teaching. She's very good with all kinds of plans, things like that. And when you're a teacher, obviously you're very, very good with, making lesson plans. So she's taken that into traveling, and I'm telling you guys, like, she is insanely organized. So if you want to help her out, follow the Instagram page. I'm not saying you have to go on some adventure and reach out to her, but help her out, guys. Give her a follow, and if you were feeling generous, take a look at the website as well. That's all. Let's get into today's game, and we're going to be on Prokhorovka, guys. So this map, man, like, this map is so tricky. I had my 3 mark game, so this entire um, I want to say I played like 51 or 52 battles in the 1375. So that entire session that I had Prokhorovka only twice, guys. And the 2 games I'm going to be bringing you, this one and the one that I'll probably bring in the next couple days, which was the 3 mark game, are the only 2 games that I did over, like, I don't know, 2,500 spotting. So it's so difficult when you get on this map. You have to, like, when you're going for your 3 mark, guys, you have to take this map and literally suck it dry from spotting, in terms of spotting damage and just overall damage, because it's the only chance you're going to get to have a good score. So I'm so careful. Like, I need to get 5,000 combined on this map to get the mark up so that I can 3 mark the tank, right? So this is what's important, guys. It's hard for me to explain, I apologize, but when you get on these maps, it's like you have to do the best you possibly can and be as careful and as safe as you possibly can, because you need to have a good score, because the next game you're going to get freaking Pilsen or Airfield and you're going to be pissed off if you had a bad game on Prokhorovka. So I'm going to come up here. The DA is being very unpredictable, so what I like to do, and for people that maybe don't play light tanks as much, or even if you guys are really good at light tanks, you might not do this, but I'd rather be passive and just let the team take care of the Da. I can spot him from here. He might light me here, but I'm just letting the team kind of do the work, right? He's been lit the whole time. It's up to the team to hit these shots. I'm not gonna, YOLO out there and try and kill this guy. It's not worth it for me to lose my HP, because there's still another light tank on the enemy team, a 1357. Our 1357 went east. That's fine, no big deal. I think it's actually a good idea to kind of spread out. And he's making a very aggressive pass going down this way. But my point being, guys, is you don't want to throw away your HP early on in a game. You especially do not want to throw away your HP early on Prokhorovka, because this map, man, like, you need to stay alive or your team is going to be blind. So they still have a 1357. I'm coming up and around this corner. I'm noticing that I'm lit. So again, I'm going to come around and just try and do something else. It's very tough. You can try and sit in this bush or keep making active runs here, but the 1375 is not really an active scout. It's very slow. It only goes like 62 kilometers an hour. So it makes those turns very slow. It traverses kind of slow. I'd rather just sit in this bush and be patient. I kind of hit the Sioux by accident here, but I'm trying to let him know, like, look, man, I need to take this push, and I have the binocs to do so, right? So I'm going to set up the binocs, and I'm just going to wait. And I tell everybody, like, I cannot spot the 13. Like, just wait. You know, like, just be patient and don't die on me, because I need to get a good score on this map. So we spot the IS-3 coming up, and we spot the 1357. So technically we did outspot him, but what I meant by that is I'm not going to run out and try and outspot him through the bushes. It's not going to work. He has just as much concealment as me, I believe, and it's not worth it, right? So I get a lucky shot here to the 1357. I'm squirming around back here. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit by anybody. I think people do take a couple shots, maybe not. I'm all the way at the red line, and now what I can do with that the 1357 is dead, I'm patient, guys. I take my time. I'm not a patient person, by the way. I'm really not. But in this game, on Prokhorovka, you need to be patient. You need to wait for the enemy light tanks to make mistakes first, and then you are free to go, right? And then this VK3001, like, don't do what I do in the chat, guys, but this VK3001 with like a 500 W and 8 is trying to tell me how to play the game, man. And I swear, like, when I'm trying to 3-mark tanks, guys, I just get to a point where I can't stand these people anymore. So I'm like, VK, you have a 500 W and 8. Just stop talking, please. Please, man. Just stop. You know, like, just don't speak. Thank you. Let me do my job. You know, let me play my game, and you play yours, and that's it, man. So I'm poking this, seeing if I'm getting lit. I'm not. I noticed that a bush gets knocked down right here. I might ping it. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna pull up in here like this. I spot the T150. And here's what concealment will do for you guys. We're not running CVS. Keep in mind, this is the 1375. A couple people have actually recommended that I show lower tier gameplay without CVS. I do have this tank quite stacked, right, guys? But I am not running CVS on this vehicle. It's just binocs. So this is all binocs and view range and concealment that we're able to kind of beat everyone here in terms of spotting them, right? And they can't spot me. We don't have the Hellcat lit. I don't believe that was somebody else. I don't know who the heck spotted it. Maybe the 1357. And now I'm just going to let binocs set up here, and we're going to spot the T28 prototype. And look at this, guys. Like, I'm just sitting at this point, like, I sit here like this. I just wait. I take my hands off the keyboard and I sit like this because I know I'm not going to get lit. Like, there's no one that's going to run this line. I'm just waiting. And now we're going to start inching up eventually, right? What I'm trying to do is test it. You know, it's hard to test this. Just sit a little longer, wait for the Viper to go down, and I just kind of like knock that tree there. I'm seeing if someone's going to hit me, and now AT8 is coming up. These guys still aren't lit, so I'm going to traverse backwards through the bush line here. Spot the IS-3, keep going back. Jackson gets spotted by the 1357. I spot the Patton, I spot the Hellcat, Sioux gets spotted by the 1357, and that's the game. And that's how easy it is, guys, when you're patient and don't die early in the game. We did 4708 spotting, 377 damage. Let's take a look at the end plates real quick, and I will let you guys go. So here we go. It's a second class game, 4758, 377, nothing's blind, and sure enough, 5,000 combined, guys. Beautiful, beautiful game. And here we are up top along with the 1357, and look, when two light tank players know what they're doing and you have two light tank players that don't really know what they're doing, not to insult these guys, bada bing, bada boom, 15-2, standard World of Tanks, you know, simulator, right? And the game's over within, what, 5 minutes or whatever the heck it was? 7 minutes and 34 seconds. So just showing you guys how important light tanks are in this map. However, I always tell you guys this, it's not only the light tank that has to play well. Did you see how everyone moved up with me, right? Everyone moved up with me, and they also left the field wide open. They left the entire field like wide open on the map, right? So there's a lot of things that go into a game. Certain maps will emphasize certain tanks, such as heavy tanks or light tanks, or maybe even Arty on Malinovka. That's a big example. Arty is huge on Malinovka on the hill. But you still need a good team, okay? I'm telling you, like, you still need to have a good team. You can't just have, like, one good light tank player and a team that camps on the K line the whole game. You won't win. I'm telling you, like, I've been in that situation before. I've gotten as much spotting from it as I can, but if you have a team like that all camps on the K line, it's just, you know, you're not going to win, man. It's not going to happen. So you could try, but they're going to take the entire map, and you're going to end up getting flanked and overwhelmed. That's all for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helps you out on Prokhorovka. Do sub if it does. That helps me out, and I'll catch you guys for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.